Morning all, and here we are with materials for drawing, the very basics, and I'll show you what I use, and you can also go and research what other people are using. There's a massive amount of different makes of all of these pencils, pens, sharpeners, you name it. I try and keep the cost down, and so far I haven't had any issues. So let's start off, and the first thing we're going to need is some paper. Now this is just a straightforward A4 sketchbook, but what's important about it, if you look over there where my finger, round about where my finger is, you'll see it says medium sketch pad, acid free, medium weight, and it gives the size. Now that's quite important, because medium weight, when they make sketch paper, it's pressed and you get different weights. 200 grams per square meter. Cold press is quite a common one. This one's just a medium weight. It doesn't say what it actually is. You'll see on the sketch pad it will probably say something like 200 GSM cold press. Then you know it's 200 grams per square inch. But this is just a straightforward sketch pad. You don't need anything fancy. It's A4. You can use bigger if you want, but this is quite comfortable. Right, the next one we're looking at is a pencil. Straightforward HB pencil. This is a Staedtler, very cheap, very easy to find. You can buy them anywhere, and you get different makes, like I say, Faber-Castell and Derwent and all sorts of people make pencils, but this is one of the cheapest. Right, I also prefer using a clutch pencil. This is a 0.5 millimeter lead, and the reason why I use this is because I don't have to keep sharpening it. The only problem is if you're using normal cartridge paper, you can use standard paper that you use in your printer. Exactly the same, it's just smoother. That's why when this art sketch pad says medium, it means the surface is slightly rougher. The only thing with using cartridge paper for printing, these pencils tend to, if they don't break off, they punch a hole in the paper because the lead's quite sharp, so watch out for that. But these are very good because you can put 5 or 6 leads in and draw for hours and never have to sharpen it. Yeah, that's one. Then we have, this is a woodless graphite pencil, and when you pick it up it feels quite heavy. It's just a pencil that doesn't have any wood around it, like this one, and it's much fatter, so you can make broader lines, and it's especially good if you're shading. You can cover large areas quickly than with a normal pencil. Then we have a sharpener. Now I prefer these metal ones with the 2 blades, because it takes my fat pencil and it takes a normal pencil, but you don't need to. Any pencil sharpener, a decent one. You don't want to buy a cheap plastic jobby, because you're going to get frustrated every time your pencil doesn't want to sharpen, the blade gets blunt. Then we've got eraser. This is a Staedtler soft white eraser. Here's one that's taken out of the packet. These are pretty much the best I find. You can cut them to different shapes as well, and you can clean them. The harder erasers tend to damage your paper. Then there's another little device here called a kneadable eraser or putty rubber. And what it is it's an eraser that you can actually, if I can get it out, you can actually mold it. So it's like putty. So you squish it around and you can make it into various shapes and points, and you get into difficult areas with it, and you can erase, and you actually use it to draw in certain cases, to lighten shading. And then it is pliable, it's like putty. It comes in a little plastic container. Just put it back in there when you're finished and close it up. And believe me or not, when it's dirty you can clean it with detergent. I saw that on another YouTube video. You might want to look up cleaning kneadable eraser. That will do the trick for you. And those are the basic drawing tools. Besides, maybe you want to try a fine liner. A lot of the demos I do, I will be using a Koki or a ballpoint pen, simply because it shows up better on the camera. But those are the basic drawing materials. You don't need the putty rubber to start off with. All you need is a pencil, your drawing pad, and an eraser, and you're set to go. So thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll start with some exercises in the next video.